Amidst us, we have Mr. Pritish Chatterjee, Managing Director, Savera Autocomp. Hello, Mr. Pritish.
Hi.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Same here.
I would like to ask you, in today's rapidly evolving business landscape, what characteristics or traits do you think are critical for long-term success, and how have these evolved over your career?
Well, it's a good question. Basically, that covers literally the entire industry, how they prosper. So, in this case, in nowadays changing world, there are few very important things which have to go hand in hand. First is team building. You should have a very good team with you, because as rightly said, it is not you, but it is your team who's working for you. So you should have a right team and right people at the right place to do the right things. Then only success comes. Secondly, in this evolving world, change is a must, because you have to keep on changing, you have to keep on modernizing your plants, you have to invest in new techniques like robotics, artificial intelligence and all, so that you are at par with the world. Thirdly, you should choose your customers in a perfect manner. You can't depend on one person or two persons. You should have a well balanced portfolio where you'll be supplying to quite a few people. Fourth, another thing is which I personally feel, giving back to the society is a very important thing. So in my factory, from last it's an engineering industry, and we have got the United Nations Development Program award for women empowerment in our plant. So in our engineering industry, we have got about 60% women workers are there, and it's a pleasure. It took me 7 years to tell them to come and work. It was very difficult to working on robots, working on machines, but they came, they worked, and it was a success. And it gives us a lot of pleasure, because all those women who we had tied up with the police commissioner of Aurangabad. So they had a team who went around the villages and found out women, who were oppressed by their husbands. So they brought those ladies to us. So we trained them for 1.5 months, then put them on the job. In our factory, we give salary goes directly to the accounts. So now women, those people who didn't know how to read and write, they have the bank accounts, they have the checkbooks, so they have the money. So, and there are very good successful stories. Like one of the female, her son is a doctor and her daughter is an IIT. So it's a pleasure, you're giving back to the society. And another thing is, you should have succession policy properly in your plant. Like I started the industry 32 years back. So we have grown, but we are two partners, basically me and my friend, and he has got 2 sons, I have got 2 daughters. So last 8 years ago, his elder son, my elder daughter came into business, so I'm grooming them. His second son, after completing education in US, he joined. So this is how I'm grooming them from last 8 years. And now I feel, yes, they can take over, I'm there for another maybe 4-5 years to help them out, actively. Of course, I'm there behind them, but actively I'll be there for another 4-5 years. After that, I jokingly tell them, I want to start playing golf on 3 days a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they say, uncle, another 4-5 years. I said, okay, done. So that's how, if you want to have a success story, these are the few things which you really have to do, and you have to adhere to it to be a success.
I'm sure your joyous demeanor rubs onto everybody, sir. I would like to understand, how has your experience been at Influential Leaders of India 2023 by Team Marksman and marksmandaily.com?
It was something really, first when I got the mail from Pooja. So my daughter Pritika, she said, I told her to just look into it, because these things which she takes care of, marketing and my export marketing. So she contacted Pooja and all, and then she said, Papa, yes, we should go with it. There's no problem, because this is a company where they have got a very good market survey, and they do pick up the First, I even asked Pooja, how did you find out that Savera is one of the companies where? She said, we have a team, we have hired agency who finds out about this. So the rating and all everything, because now youngsters are very fast, so they know what it is. So she went around, she searched, and she said, yes, we should go with marksmen. There are reliable people.